Hey y'all, so Radar here with you. I was gonna go fishing this morning, but I got really good news that I told my wife I shot a bear 8 years ago for a rug. A beautiful blonde bear. Taxidermist has had it for 8 years. I paid for it up front to get it done. I'll probably never see that bear. So I told her, so be careful who you get for your taxidermist. This was a supposed friend too. I taught hunter's ed with, but took the money, took the bear bait, or took the bear skin and ran. Probably sold it because it probably went for $5,000 to $6,000. Anyway, because it was a big old blonde, beautiful bear. Anyway, so what I'm about to do is I got to do. Y'all quit now. Don't even come over here and start. See, that's what they got to do. I come do this, and then I got to get dogs fighting. Anyway, I think they get jealous. So I'm gonna do 3 or 4 videos, real short ones. I'm gonna try to keep them short because I'm going bear hunting in Minnesota. I told my wife last year, I said, I really want to go get us a bear. She said, well, we have a space on the wall that's still waiting for one. So I was going to go to Canada, and then Gary Mellum, who's a very good friend of mine, he's the breeder where we get all of our wonderful Monsterlanders. And we've become very good friends. And him and his wife are just awesome people. So what we're going to do, I was going to take him to Canada. We were going to go to Canada together. And he said, why don't you check out Minnesota? Because they live in Fargo, North Dakota, and he has property in Minnesota. Well, this year they changed the bear tag for non-residents in his region where his property's at, that I can buy an over-the-counter bear tag. So all I have to do is show up, go buy the bear tag, and go hunting. Problem is I can't go put out all the bait stuff because baiting bears is not easy. People think that you just throw bait out there and that's how it works, and it's not. You have to be very cognizant of your scent. You have to put the right stuff in there. You have to put stuff in the bait barrel and stuff around it that'll keep the bears coming back. You have to keep something there so that when the bears don't have anything in case the barrel runs empty, which happens a lot, you have something that keeps the bears' interest. And then you got to put game cams on it so you can see what bears are coming in. And I'm a big proponent of that because if you have game cams and there's a sow that has cubs and you see her coming in on the game cam with cubs, then you know that if a bear, she usually will come into the bait and won't bring the cubs in with her at first. Until she knows it's safe, then she'll bring the cubs in. So it'll give you an idea of what bears are around there and stuff. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a quick tutorial on the bear bait barrel, and then on 2 other things that I do to make a bear bait right. And I'm doing this for Gary so that he could just go back and look at this because he's never baited bears, and it's a learning curve, and I'm old, and I've learned a lot from people who are a hell of a lot better at this than me. In Alaska, when I was guiding my bear hunts with archery equipment for brown bears, we didn't bait. It was all spot and stalk. And the reason I was so successful doing that was because I was guiding on the rivers, 5 different rivers all over Alaska from Noatak, Kotzebue area, all the way back down to, Togiak area. So most of Alaska, western Alaska in the bush. And so I'd see the bears all summer long. So I knew where the bears were at, where big bears were at, and I could just take my client, and then the problem was getting them to them, which being a bush pilot, I could easily get them to them. And we may have to do some hiking or some floating, but that's why I was successful with my brown bear hunt. And we shot a lot of black bears up there too because they're like raccoons. You don't need any special tag to go shoot a black bear in Alaska. But you don't do any baiting up there. There's plenty of natural bait around. So anyway, I'm going to pause this. I can't edit, so I'm going to try and just pause this, turn it around, and you can see the bait barrel I use and what you should use, and I'm going to explain all that. So anyway, y'all hang out with me if you want to learn about bear hunting. That's what these next couple videos are going to be about. I was going to go fishing this morning because the dogs are all excited and wanted to go do something, and Cessna's having a fit, but I'm going to try and go this afternoon. So anyway, hang with me and let's see if we can get this done.